Hey guys, and up here. Today we're checking out a website called fallingfruit.org, and you can learn more about them and what they're trying to do here. But basically, this is a geocaching kind of a thing for edible plants. Some kind of plant that's out there in the world that's publicly accessible, at least for the most part, that anybody can walk by on the street and pull an apple off of, or find some public ground that has some plum trees, or find the shoulder of a highway that has some blackberries. So let's do this. I will show you how to use a little bit of this. We will go here and put in Bremerton, Washington, because I used to live around there. And let's just pull up satellite for fun. And I know over here are a bunch of apple trees right down in here. We're just going to pick one at random. There's an apple tree right there. So we can see that there's an apple tree there. There's multiple trees in this area, and nobody's done any reviews on it. You see here, the source is on public land. So this is like a park, Fort Borden Park. And you can go through here and look at all of the apple trees and just reach up and grab an apple if you're hungry. You can also go here and add a review of this. So if you're walking by this apple tree, you can take a picture of the apples at whatever time of year you're there and be like, hey, here's some pictures, add them to this, add it to the reviews, put a picture there so it'll show it maybe on the street view or something like that. Let's go over here and let's just pick something that's obviously publicly accessible. Let's look at this one. What's this? There's an apple tree, street view. It says season, September through October. Yield is excellent. They got one review and just says ripe fruit and excellent yield. We will go here and click this to make it bigger. And here is an apple tree. And yes, that is a good yield of apples. And you can see here that this is a publicly accessible road or walk or alley or something like that. In fact, they're missing out here. Here's a whole bunch of blackberries all mixed in with this. This is all blackberries. Bremerton, the whole Puget Sound area is just riddled with blackberries. They were an invasive species when I was there, and now I live in a desert and can't find one. But here's a whole bunch of apple trees. So that we're talking about blackberries, let's clear this out. We will go over to here and let's zoom this out a little bit more. And we're going to type in blackberries. And here we have blackberries. You can get down to the exact flavor that you're looking for, but we're just going to pull up blackberries. Here are all the reported blackberries. And again, I know this area is riddled with them. Cruising down the highway, I could pick any part of the road and find some blackberries. In fact, let's do that. And here it says blackberries right here. But let's just pull up indie random. Here, let's just pull here. That looks like a good spot for blackberries. And let's take this road right here. And let's just pull out our little guy. We'll throw him on the road. See if we can find any. In fact, probably like right there looks like maybe some. We'll just put them right here. And blackberries. Let's find some better blackberries. Didn't have to go far. Blackberries. Just pulling up random in this area. So I could tag this area right here, take this picture, eat some of these blackberries and be like, nummy, 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 and then post it on the site and say there are blackberries right here. And that's really as easy as it is. Now, you can do this for any kind of food. Let's clear out blackberries and just kind of skim through this list here real quick. In fact, we're going to zoom this out just a little bit more to the whole country. And we can even get over into Europe and stuff if we want to, Africa, wherever. We're just going to go right here for the majority of the U.S. and start looking through all of these types. We have okras, we have firs, we have, what else? We have maples, just really any kind. There's a sugar maple, Canadian onion. I bet you that's up here in Canada somewhere. I mean, just look at all of this food that is publicly accessible in the U.S. alone. And it's not only food. It could be herbs or something. It could be something that could be used as medicine. Cattails are in here, Here we got hawthorns. We have artichokes, persimmons. I don't know what a beech is. I mean, I know what a beech is. I've seen them on the pictures of them with the sun, and out here in California somewhere. These up here, those aren't beeches. That's just cold burr. Anyway, back to it. We have, you want some smut? There's smuts right there. So we have all of this kind of food or edibles or medicinals that are out there that people have reported, and you can go anywhere in the world and find something that is useful, some kind of plant life that has a use for it, and then pinpoint it on the map, add the location, take a picture of it, tell people about it, where it's at, where they can find it, and how they can use it, and add it to this. And then if you're trying to get from Seattle over to Prepper Motherland of North Carolina, along your path, you can find all of this edible food that you can plan your bug out routes around to be like, oh, by the way, when we get near Tennessee, there's going to be I don't know, here, let's just pick something at random. There's going to be a Chickasaw plum right over here, and add that to your bug out route. I don't even know if a Chickasaw plum is an actual plum or something else, but you'll find a use for it. And I mean, there's just thousands of stuff that's already been reported, and this is without the prepper universe adding to it. So pick your bug out route, know where something's at, say, oh, by the way, X here. Now, they also have a spot here on their website. It's fallingfruit.org/dumpsters. And this is more for the homeless population that's out there. But they have anything from places to get dumpster stuff, maybe like day-old bread or vegetables or something out behind the whatever market. We'll just pick whatever this is at random here. Here's a free market, non-edible. Oh, free market and free market non-edible. So this is one of those places where people take stuff to, and then anybody who wants to can come and get stuff from it. So this is Food Not Bombs, and they have a Saturday free market. They have produce to the people right on. I don't know what that is, but companies will bring in their extra produce, drop it off, and you can go over there and get some greens or something like that. They collect donated food and put it there and then give it out. Here they also occasionally have other household goods, and that's kind of cool. What's this? Here's another free market. This is them again. We have produce, packaged deli foods, many of which are organic and some which include meat. All are welcome. There's their website, dates and times and stuff. Let's see what this here is. Here is leftovers. You can always go inside and ask for some free stuff. I don't know what place this was. I didn't see. Maybe Leftovers is the name of the company. That they're going to throw away every day at around 11 in the morning. Ask if you can have some cupcakes that they're getting rid of. And at midnight, you can also come back and ask for whatever popcorn they're going to throw away. And they can put it in a huge trash bag for you. You have chocolate popcorn, regular popcorn, and blah, blah, blah. So this is kind of a cool site for, I don't know, if you're just down on your luck and you're out and about. Here's a free meal. I think this is the one with no meat vegan stuff out in the Pioneer Square Park. We start cooking at 2:30 p.m. Sunday afternoon, and they have Food Not Bombs again. Shares a free veggie meal, and it's open to everybody. Now, in here, you can pick your address if you want to, but you can go in here and let's zoom this out just a lot, because there was something interesting that I saw in here when the Intrepid Commander over at Prepper Broadcasting did some kind of like a bug out kind of scenario for a day or two. And he mentioned that anything that they found along their travels that they could use. And I always thought, what if he found a bike or something? Well, in here, I know that there's a few places that we click this here from edible. Oh, wow, bicycle pump. That'd probably be pretty easy. We find dumpster non-edible. And I know that in maybe Colorado, there might have been a bike shop that had some bike parts in it. Let's see here. I don't think that's it. That's a store. Here we go. Elevation cycles, sometimes tires and other bike parts. And I thought, you know what? There's a bunch of these out here that are just bike shops that throw away sometimes full bikes. This one here is a Salvation Army dumpster, and they have board games, but they have clothes, they have kitchen supplies, and they're just these parking. Look at this street view of this. There's there's Salvation Army right there, and there's their dumpsters right there. And I mean, they're already giving it away to the whatever anyway. So you can go in there and maybe find a blanket if you need one, or I don't know, maybe a knife if you need one. Let's go over here. I know that out this way there was a whole bunch of like bike shops and stuff too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them right now. Let's try Nashville and see what's up. This is edible and non-edible. So this is Aldi and Dollar General. And they have no reviews yet, but let's look at their dumpsters. And it looks like, what is this? That doesn't look like an Aldi's or a Dollar General. We get the wrong spot? I don't know. I think Aldi's is kind of like a Safeway or a Walmart or something like that. So I don't think we got the exact location unless this has changed. Oh, maybe that's it right there. Oh, yeah, Aldi. So over here somewhere, over here somewhere is a dumpster from Aldi's, and there's probably a Dollar General there. And you can go back there and maybe find some goods. So not only for living food that's out there where you can reach out and grab an apple off of a tree, but there's also places out there where you might, if you need to, in your route of whatever, have another resource to find supplies. So plan out your bug out location. Let's leave that one for people who need it. And if you are in the middle of Iowa somewhere and you know right here is a something, take a picture of it, put it on the map, and let everybody know that there's more food out there than we know of right now. Hope you liked this video. If you know of any other websites that are out there on the interwebs, podcasts, YouTube channels that really aren't getting the love that they should, or have such great information on them that they just have to be shared to everyone, put them in the comments below. I'll look through them, and if it piques my interest, I'm going to start making a few of these videos about these kind of sites out there. I think my next one's going to be about futuredanger.com or the YouTube channel Suspicious Observers. Those two, really everybody should know about, but those will be in another video. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.